need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, and we can go and make sounds of.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Sing as their bones come marching in again. They need you buried deep. The secrets that you keep are at the ready. Are you ready? I'm finished making sense. Done bleeding ignorance that hold defense. Spinning infinity, but the wheel is spinning me. It's never ending, never ending. Same old story. What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your plays? You're a pretender. What if I say I will never surrender? What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your plays? You're a pretender. What if I say that I'll never surrender? So untold, I'm just another soul for sale. Oh well, the page is out of press. We are not permanent.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Soldier Field. They're trying to put him deep. They'll take this from the 3. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
And you'll get this pace up to about the 28.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. He'll get this at the 5. And he will grab the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
2nd and 10. Ready. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to be brought down past the 45. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Quickly, he hits Woodland on the RPO. Down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Posted Woodland. Touchdown Bears. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. The Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again here with Kamara. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. This will be returnable from his own 15. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he will not be able to
promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That one is complete. And he's going to have this one near the 28. They get 15 on that game. First down, Chicago.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
First down, it's Mitchell. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a tough 3rd and 15 in front of them. Here's Williams now to throw. Going up top. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. No motion there, tight end Johnson. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Now, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll get it out 3. And that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's shut. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
He should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. He should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way.
Vegas!
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about
down in the opening quarter. He makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Ready, sit up. Vegas!
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Going for it all. That is hot. And he's in. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Chicago.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page.
Ball like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Ball back here, get ball back here, get back. I know so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid. One girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Shut it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been
when the Saints go marching in. When the Saints go marching in.
never on right now, but I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's right. Well, alright. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from the Windy City. The Saints lining up in punt formation. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Williams going to throw on the first play. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Now, Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through. And the Bears will race out to a quick 7-0 end. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. At their own 35-yard line. Here's their punter now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. 20-yard line. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. He'll push ahead to the 21. Mario Davis there on the play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Another run here with Mitchell. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. Down the sideline. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the Piatos. He's got it. And the Bears move out on top. 14-0.
Bears 14. Saints nothing. Cairo Santos the kickoff for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gained of about 5.
At the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Another run here with Kamara.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It is 2nd and 6. Here's Camara. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Camara. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Camara. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set!
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Here's 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, here's Neal.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
And they're going to get him down right at the 25. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Bears first down.
They'll go again with Mitchell. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And here's plenty backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's offense. And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop and falls incomplete.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with command. They'll get in behind the blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Second down, and Shuck. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. To the air is Shuck. That deep for Olave. This one's just too far for the receiver out front of him. That one falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming out.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this.
What is that?
On the zone read, it's Mitchell. He'll get past the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Third and long.
Vegas!
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Out to his right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On first down, Shuck. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. He's going to be marked down short of the 45, short of the first down, and here comes third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Shuck going to throw it here on third and 1. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll indeed go, and it is shut. Uncaught Devon Valen. This is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. Going on first down, it's Williams. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have first and goal inside the 5. A big-time play for the Bears. An even 40 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
The fullback trying to power home. He slaps it in there, and he is in. Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown, Bears. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. No motion there, tight end Johnson. On first and 10, here's Shuck. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Saints first down.
Let's go. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Saints.
Now shut. And he's got home. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
18 more yards.
New Orleans, third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's first and 10. The air again is shut. Right side to Olave. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off play action. Here's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man downfield is lovely. this all the way up near midfield.
That's good. 4 on Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Williams to the air once more. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Downs goes in motion. On first down, they'll start out with Connecticut. And he's going to be taken down to 37. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Now he'll run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. From the 38 now, here comes second inning. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, New Orleans.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Throwing is shot. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's shot. Now a short one, caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's third and 4. Here once more. Shot. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Downs goes in motion. They'll go. And here's Shuck. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 30.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing again, Shuck. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. To the air is Shuck. That one out wide for Kamara. And he will score! Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints get back in it. It is 21-7.
Saints 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Quickly, he hits Westland on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 35, here's second down and a yard.
The 35-yard line.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he's going to have a Bears first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. They're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They want to keep it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. There's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Again to Mitchell. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. They hold it to it.
And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
To throw, it's Williams. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Chicago. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Number is 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Again, up the middle with Kamara.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
On second down, it's Shuck. Moving to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Now Shuck on third down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's fourth down. He'll indeed go. And it is shot. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Turnover on downs.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
47-yard line.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. Still on his feet, and he will get into the end zone. Luther Burton, touchdown catch. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Downs goes in motion. They'll run on first down with Kamara. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
They'll go again here. And they'll gain about 6 there. It's up past the 35-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Here is Shaq. Forced to his right. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That one broken up. And it is incomplete. This defensive secondary has been playing a fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Now Shaq. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down. The quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's in. Posted rolling. Touchdown Johnson. Centers for the extra point. It's up and through. The Bears stretch things out even further.
42. Saints 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.